They wanna see me fail, so I'm gonna give them hell. When you're plugged by the whole scale, that's a perfect sale. I live by the code, real G's never tell. Ain't no snitching in my blood, these are perfect cells.
Is an easy kill. Niggas 40 plus twisting they fingers still. Dr. Rico, we know that niggas will. FBI agent with a damn record deal. Red flag waving, banging.
Exclusive Pusha T. No DJ got this. I'm the only DJ with this joint. You heard it first. Clue ain't even got it.
Fam, did you hear that DJ, man? These niggas. Yo, man, these niggas be on some other shit, dog. It's Mellow back at you again, man. So, I was checking because, I asked y'all the other day, what do y'all want to see me talk about? It's a bunch of stuff I could talk about. I just put up the Keke Palmer vid. It got a whopping 9 views. Now, I got some shit I'm cooking up. But I had to see, okay, let me look at my analytics, what's going on. And I'm going to tell you 2 things. I'm going to be transparent. This channel don't got 1,000 subscribers, so I don't really care about giving y'all the analytics. What's making the shit jump is the whole Pusha T, beef and stuff like that. The Pusha T Jim Jones beef. That's what's making it jump. The majority of y'all are 35 to 55. That's what it is. Y'all 35 to 55. That's cool. This is the thing that's not cool. The level of thirst that y'all have for the response, that a lot of y'all think that these responses are real. Let's go back to that DJ real quick. The DJ, I'm the first one that got, bro. You got that off YouTube. You didn't get that from a fucking DJ core. You didn't get that from nowhere else. You got that from YouTube. You know why Clue doesn't have it? Because it's not fucking official. It's not official. What you guys are listening to is AI. Yes, Pusha T through AI. If you really knew bars, for real, if you really knew bars, even if you really just listened to Push last 2 albums, or even if you really just listen to the subliminals, the shit that he did towards Jim Jones, you would know those 2 disses are not on the level of what Pusha T is capable of and what Pusha T does. If you had an ear, you would also know that it sounds kind of weird when he's saying perfect cell. Pusha T, last time I checked, he's not a Dragon Ball Z fan either. I know you guys missed the perfect cell analogy and stuff like that because a lot of y'all probably not Dragon Ball Z fans either. But the name of the track is Perfect Cell. That's one of them. So it's 2 fake tracks going around. The thing that I'm doing here, I'm trying to just do a lot of hip hop shit, but just anything else I care about, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to get it out. Whether you fuck with it or not, it's going to be what it is. But this is the thing. In my mind, this is how my mind works. All the shit is out there. He did his subliminal. Jim Jones responded back. You are just like me. You're waiting. We're all waiting for the real response. Now, this is the thing. So we're going to go back into time. Daytona, the album. He was dissing Drake, Pusha T, on that album. It dropped May 25th, 2018. That's the day the album dropped. Guess when Drake dissed him and dropped the diss? May 25th, 2018. Drake dropped a diss the same day the album dropped. You didn't have to wait. You got it right then. But guess what else you didn't have to wait for? Push responded and dropped Addy Dawn on either May 30th or May 29th that same month. So it wasn't 10 days, it wasn't 12 days, it was 5 days. However many days it was. With that being said, Jim Jones dissed him 12 days ago. Jim Jones dissed him 12 days ago and he still didn't respond. Now, I know none of you think that he's scared, that he don't want to smoke, that he is ducking. I know none of y'all think that. So what is he doing? Well, think about this real quick. When he was beefing with Drake, how did that play out? How did it play out? He was already dissing Wayne since Mr. Me Too. Exodus come out, he dissing Wayne and Drake and Baby. You know, so there's years of a gap between those two records, between Mr. Me Too and Exodus. So he's on Wayne's head. He's on Drake's head for years. Drake then responds, saying some subliminals, basically saying like this nigga wasn't chopping up no dope or nothing like that. Then Push doesn't even respond to that. And also, you know, what's his name? Wayne dropped a diss saying, fuck Pusha T and everybody that love him. I heard some of y'all saying like Wayne never did a direct response or nobody ever directly responded to Pusha T. Y'all full of shit. That nigga first bar was fuck Pusha T and everybody that love him. What happened as far as Pusha T responding to those two disses? The first one for the Drake subliminals, he said he can't be talking about me because I really did this shit. So if it's a subliminal, that's not a good subliminal because I really did this shit. And for the Wayne shit, he said that shit is beneath me. It was so horrible, I'm not responding to it. So Push came out on record and denied, you know, he has decided to not respond to disses before. He's decided to do that, and it's come out in interviews and things like that. But with this Drake shit, we know what it was. He was egging Drake on for a long time. He denied to do a diss the first time Drake dropped some subliminals on him. But what did he do? He just kept sending subliminals year after year after year, record after record. So when Drake comes out and does Duppy, and it's one of the first like full-fledged, it still might be a subliminal diss, but it's like really a direct diss because we know who he talking about. He mentioned Virginia Williams on the shit. It's a direct diss. Once he does that, Push goes all hands on deck within 5 days. Now, this is the thing. Push has been building this up for years. So guess what? He's more than likely had a lot of this information for a long time and been sitting on it. That's what it is. He already had the information. That's how come he could drop in 5 days. And if you remember when he was talking about Surgical Summer and all that, he planned to drop more disses. He pretty much was insinuating that he had more dirt than how he aired the clip out. He was insinuating he had another nuke. Now, it could have been the U.S. pump fake where they dropped Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bombs, and you know they was talking about they got another one when they didn't have shit. It could have been a pump fake like that, but I don't think so. You know, he could have had some other shit. You know, because Drake was definitely about to come back. Jay Prince stopped him from that. Now, I had to go back in time so you understand who we are dealing with, who this person is. And I hate to break it to you, but think about the fact that he turned down, he ducked the Wayne smoke as far as like just doing a flat out diss back to Wayne. He ducked that. But then also the first time Drake shot subliminals at him, he denied to even like acknowledge that it was about him the first time. So that was him sending a warning shot as far as, you know, the whips and chains joint he did. Jim responded full-fledged. Jim has not been on this nigga's mind for 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. This is a fresh issue. So knowing Push, he's got all this shit that's out public. He probably wants something a little bit deeper than that. He probably wants something a little bit stronger than that. He's probably doing his due diligence, doing the research, not even getting the bars together at this point. And guess what? The type of nigga Pusha T is, we might have to wait for another album. We might have to wait for another album to get to this. That's just what it is. And he might drop something that's kind of subliminal yet direct and have another joint in the chamber ready, just like Duppy, to play it out the same way the Drake shit played out. But even then, Jim Jones is not the type of opponent that he is, the Drake was, because he's not somebody with a Jay Prince big homie type figure that can tell him to really chill out for real. So with that being said, I got all of that out the way. You guys are going to have to wait for the response. And trust me, when the response comes, it's going to be something. And I'm not saying it's going to be great or it's going to be phenomenal. I'm just saying the magnitude of this shit is going to shake the world. You're going to know when it's the real deal. It's not good. You're going to see everybody talking about it. Stop being thirsty. Stop giving these fake motherfuckers clicks. Stop, because fucking DJ talking about he the only cat with this shit. I'm not even mad at him because he didn't make the shit. But, dog, something got to give. Y'all got to relax. Just trust that it's coming. You just don't know when it's going to come, man. You might have to wait a year. You might have to wait 2 years fucking with Push. Just understand that. It's not coming. I don't expect it to come no time soon. If it comes soon, that's great. I laid out the whole history of this nigga and his rap beefs. I laid it out for you just now. Do not expect anything soon. If you get something soon, it's great. That's it. I'm out. Stop fucking with this AI shit, man.